Alexa, bring me my sunglasses. Oh, there we go. Alright. So, I've been watching a bit of TV lately, and I've been watching a bit of YouTube lately, and I've basically just kind of been exposing myself to all the media platforms lately. And I've been seeing one thing popping up, I guess I've been seeing this for a long time now, but I've been seeing a lot of the Amazon Echo, and how it's so great and life-changing and everything, and I mean, Jesus, at this point we're on like the third or fourth generation, I don't even know, it's so hard to keep up. It feels like they release a new generation like every other week. But that's not the point. The point of this is that out of every single commercial I see of this product, it basically makes it seem as though it makes the people that own it lifeless. Now, if you don't really know what I'm talking about, first of all, go watch an Amazon Echo commercial and you'll get it. Or perhaps I could just kind of act it out a bit now. So the commercials kind of go along a similar basis where it takes a family or maybe just a few people that are living together, and it basically changes their lives, but not necessarily for the better. I think it's definitely for the worse. It basically just, it completely promotes the laziness, and here's why. So take a scenario where you're sitting on a couch and you're watching TV, right? Now, normally in a normal household, say if the TV is too quiet, then you would simply reach down for the remote that's sitting at the table by your feet, pick it up, and hit the volume up button a couple times to adjust the volume of the TV to your exact needs. Then you set the remote down and you would keep going with what you're doing. But a big example in the commercials is it'll have the people being like, Alexa, turn up the volume on the TV. And then of course, Alexa gives the whole response and everything and does that. And I mean, yeah, it's all fine and dandy, sure. I mean, it's nice to be able to talk to a robot that you paid $120 for and have it do little things for you, but I just feel like that there has to be a limit with that. I mean, doesn't there? It's like, if you rely on technology to do everything for you, then what does that say about you? In my opinion, that makes you just as lifeless as the technology itself. I mean, it's horrible, really, and that is why I will never get an Amazon Echo. And now I know that I did that little commercial a while back. Some of you might remember it when I was kind of advertising the Echo, but that was honestly kind of more making fun of it, because if you guys remember, at the end of it, we just sort of kick it across the hallway, just making fun of it and shit. I mean, I think it's a cool concept, but I think that there's a fine line between having something help you out and then having something basically control your entire life, or should I say having you depend so heavily on something like that. Another big example is when someone is too lazy to be like, hey Alexa, turn off the light. It's like, why the fuck can't you just get up and turn off the light yourself? It's like, I'm sorry. Are you actually so incapable of making yourself get up and walk 5 steps across the room to turn off the light that you have to rely on just calling out to a machine to do it for you? I mean, if that is seriously your life, then your life must be pretty damn sad. If you can't get your lazy ass up off the couch just to turn off the goddamn light. I mean, seriously, that's really saying something about modern America. I just kept seeing these commercials and it just kept making me more and more angry. Why these people get so lazy, and this is the exact problem that I have with this generation, is that everyone is just so lazy and has to rely on something else to do stuff for them. It's like, sure, maybe I'm not the most active person in the world, but I can say greatly that, if I want to turn off the light, I can then get up out of my seat and turn off the light. And actually, you know what? I'll demonstrate that right now just to show you. See, I could turn off a goddamn light without relying on a machine, you know. Only problem is now is like, oh shit, you know, now I gotta get up and turn it back on. I don't have my machine. I'd be like, hey Alexa, can you turn on the light for me? Oh shit, yeah, sorry, I don't have one, but you know, I guess it's gonna suck that I have to get back up again just to turn on the light. You know, I have to walk all the way over here just to turn the goddamn light back on. Oh my god, that was so strenuous. That was like working an 8-hour shift at Kmart right there, just walking up and turn the light back on. I can't imagine. I mean, oh my god. People, please, okay? Don't do this for me. Do this for yourselves. Really. I mean, what's next? There's gonna be little machines that bring out a bowl of popcorn for you because you're too lazy to go pour the kernels into a bag and put it in the microwave for 30 seconds? Is that gonna be what we're gonna come to? It's gonna be the Amazon popcorn maker coming in the June of 2020? I mean, that's the way we're heading right now, and that's scary. Because, I mean, you know, this is basically what Hollywood's predicting right here. Is these machines are just going to completely take control, and you know, we're going to be about as lifeless as paper bags floating in the wind. So I'm saying, please, people of America, just do yourselves a favor and don't buy the Echo, okay? Spend your money on something else, anything else, okay? Jewelry, suits, another car. You can never have too many cars. You know why? Because a car doesn't have to dim down the lights for you. In fact, that's not at all a car's job. A car just gets you where you need to go. It doesn't talk to you, or at least the ones I'm used to don't talk to you, and that's that. You know, this was probably pretty good to most of you. I don't really know. I'm probably gonna go now before I just start rambling on about nothing. It's you know, as always, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate the feedback, and I will see you once again in the next video.